You think that your life doesn't matter. You think that because you aren't rich, because you aren't famous, because you aren't trending on social media, that nothing that you do counts. You think that because you don't have 10 million followers, or 1,000 likes, or 500 retweets, or 2 million views, that you don't count. You think that you're one of the unlucky ones who never gets to see the other side of success. You think that the way that you live your life doesn't impact the ones you love. Now I get it, guys. Like so many of you, I used to wake up every day and think that my life didn't matter. And I hated it. I hated my life so much that I hid myself behind food. And it led me to a life of being morbidly obese. A lifestyle that took me to the edge of my own death. So don't think for 1 second that I haven't been where some of you guys are standing at today. A spot that says, what's the point of me doing all this? No one really cares anyways, or it doesn't matter in the first place, so why should I try? But I'm here to tell you guys that nothing could be further from the truth. All of us have a story that matters. See, I used to be so upset with my own life that I never took into account the power that I had when I woke up every day. I never took into account that every day I woke up I had the power to change a life. Not only my own, but for the ones that I love. My students, my family, my parents, my wife. So as I sat at the edge of a hospital bed so many years ago, waiting on the results of an EKG, if you would have told me that what I was going through would matter, that my life would count, that my struggle would mean something, I would have told you that you were crazy. But let's take a second and look at the importance of my story and what it meant to the ones that I love, that I took control of my life. For my wife, because I took control of my life, I became the partner that she needed. I mean, imagine, guys, what would happen if I didn't take control of my life? I probably would be buried in the ground right now. And where would that leave my wife at? Like, would she be alone? Would she be missing the partner she never knew existed? My family. Because I took control of my life, because I got the courage to write my story, I saved my parents from burying one of their sons. I showed my brothers the best version of me. I let my family see what it's like when I live out my dreams every time I record a video or every time I walk on stage. My students. Because I took control of my life, I can now give my students a first-hand account of what it's like to come from nothing and will your dreams into existence, no matter what everybody else thinks about you. My weight loss community. Because I was willing to take control of my own life and write my story, I can now put a face to the possible. To so many people out there who are just like me, staying morbidly obese, not knowing how to save their own life. I can show them that if I can do it, then maybe they could too. To my community, because I took control of my life, I'm able to show my community what it's like for someone who struggles with mental health disorders to wake up every day to have an impact, to try and get a little bit closer to their own greatness and help others try and chase it with them. So, if my story didn't matter, then why were there so many people that needed me to share mine? Now here's the thing, guys, all of you have the power to take control of your own story. Every day that you wake up, you're given the pen. You determine what you write. So I want to challenge you a little bit. Maybe right now in your life you only have one follower. But maybe that follower is the person who chose to stand by you no matter what. The person who decided to spend their life fighting for you. Maybe in your life right now you only have 3 views. But maybe those are the views of your 3 kids looking up to you saying, lead the way for me and be the mentor that I need. Maybe you only have 1 share. But maybe that's the share that you share love on someone who needs it the most. Maybe that share inspires someone that you love to chase after the life that they deserve. So I challenge you guys, embrace the power of your story. Because when it's all said and done, you never know who's going to read it in the first place. Thank you guys so much for watching the video this week. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. Now to end this week's video, I'm going to ask you guys for a little help. I have a dream. And my dream is to help anybody out there, no matter where they're at, find that ever-elusive greatness inside of themselves. So if you found anything about my message that resonates with you, please do me a small favor. Please like it, please retweet it, please share it. And trust me when I say this, I'm not doing this because I'm looking for numbers. Deep down, I know that there's someone out there who is just like me when I was 24 years old, who needs the message, who may not get it. So if you could just help me just a little bit, try and reach out to them, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for joining me this week on the video. Much love to all you guys out there. We will be back next week with another motivational video. This is Chris Guerreri with Certified G Motivation. Remember, guys, we are never, ever satisfied, but we're always grateful. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what makes us certified for greatness. Much love. See you next week.